I actually wasn't planning on doing another video today, but while I was journaling, I thought about where I've come from on this self-improvement journey. And I remember the feeling of despair that I originally had in chasing this happiness or this goal that I thought would bring me to happiness. It was hell. There were so many substances that I was trying to quit. There were so many activities that I was trying to quit. I was masturbating like that three's being generous. It was like 7 to 10 times a day for a couple years straight. Um, I hadn't drank water in like a couple months at least. I would go for months without drinking it. This was over the course of years since I was like 12 years old, even 7 in the case of soda. I would brag about how much I could eat, junk food wise. I used to think it was a good thing to gorge yourself. I would never read. I never picked up a fucking book for the life of me. Um, Pretty much the only thing I did was sit on my ass for 10 hours a day playing Minecraft. And then I would wonder why I was so lonely. I'd look at all the other kids when I was still young enough to go to the swimming pool without feeling self-conscious. I would look at the other kids and wonder why, they were able to go out and make friends so easily. It was a really sad time in life. But right now you probably think, you've fallen scheme after scheme. You've been lied to. If it's body weight issues, likely you've tried different diets, and you know how that expensive that can be, changing out your entire cupboard for a different fad diet, and wasting hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I used to watch this YouTuber called Thomas DeLauer. I don't know. He would go into these minute processes regarding biochemistry and how things you ate like worked with the body, and how keto, like just different diets and stuff. I bought into it, and honestly, I never have. It made my eating disorders even worse. It it ruined my life. I can't even lie to you. It ruined my fucking life. Financially, I was spending like $700 a month on food for one person. That was ridiculous, and I was only eating like maybe 1,000 calories a day. That's being generous. I would go for 2 days eating and then 1 day fasting, and then sometimes I would go for 3 days without eating, and I'd be crying by the end of it. I did that for about 7 months. It was hell. Young David, he saw some shit, man. Um, I remember when I got off of the diet, I tried eating. Like I started eating and I ate a little bit too much, so I decided to keep eating. And I said I was going to punish myself by eating so much that I couldn't, fucking eat anymore. I I don't know what the mindset was. I was mentally off. It was horrible. I was deranged. There was a big pack of about 5 or 10 pounds of hamburger meat. I threw it in the skillet, like in two different pots, or like 2 or 3 different pots, big ass pots, and we didn't have enough taco seasoning to make tacos with all of it. So I literally made homemade, like looked up the recipe for homemade taco seasoning and made it. I made tacos, and I ate 10 pounds worth of hamburger meat. I continued to eat. What else was it? It was hamburger. It was tacos, like full tacos, right? So that was like 10 tacos, or not 10 tacos, but 10 pounds of meat worth of tacos, which is like 7 boxes of taco shells. It was horrible. Um, and then there was a bunch of other stuff. I think it was like pancakes as well, like 6 or 7 pancakes. Um, I think like a few burritos. A bunch of macadamia nuts. Uh, I don't remember. It was a lot of stuff though. Oh, Teddy Grahams, like a big box, like of Teddy Grahams. I ate like the entirety of that. An entire bag of like big box of goldfish. Those big like supersized ones you see of the colored goldfish. Yeah, I ate that, and it was like by this point my stomach was hurting, like it was cramped. It was a sharp pain, and I felt like I was going to die. Like I genuinely felt like I was going to die. Like I remember texting a couple of my. I don't know if I ever sent the text or not, but I genuinely felt like I was about to die. It was it was scary. I felt like I was mentally losing it, and then I went to the bathroom and started fucking, forcing it, throwing up. And I had done that a few other times with other stuff that I didn't mean to eat. It was so sad. Um, Ultimately, this happened. That happened because I was trying to get my weight under control and get other things under control, like eating habits. Before that, I had the mindset that you could just quit, cold stop anything. And I tried that with jerking off. That was my first endeavor. Porn and masturbation. And that was also a pretty hellish journey. I would do it, stop for like a day or two, continue to do it, stop, hate myself, do it, stop for like a week, do it, hate myself again, and then I went for a month, and then 2 months, and then did it for a week, and then did it for 2 months, did it for a week, and then 3 months, did it for a week, and then I worked my way up to like 7 months, like from 3 to 7 months, after doing it for a month. And then I did it, and then went for another like 6 months. And then I think I did it, but didn't finish, and then went for a year. And now I'm at where I'm currently at. But it was there was like a whole year before that where I was trying to start and stop. It was hell. Okay? The one thing I can say or a few things that I can say that I learned, I'll just share one of them with you right now. Make yourself aware as aware as you can with what it's doing to your body and how it's affecting your mind. There are a few, I forget the channel, I'll try to find it and link it in the description, but she goes over, it's a marriage counselor, a sex therapist, that speaks about the effects of porn and masturbation and unhealthy sexual habits on people. So it was a mixture of developing a disgust through awareness and a disgust of my actions. Those things are what's necessary for cold quitting anything or completely stopping something. I think people get the wrong idea when it comes to cold quitting. For you to be able to successfully cold quit something, you already have to have a level of disgust unparalleled to anything else, a desire to do better, and an awareness of how. Um, I think I'll do a separate video on how to actually cold quit something, but that's just like a basic thing. There's not too much a point to this video. I think I was just kind of having a thought dump, but I thought it was necessary to record. Maybe it'll provide some value for someone. Maybe it won't. Um, but I am going to do another video on how to actually cold quit something that'll be a lot more structured, have actionable steps in there for you, and yeah, I look forward to that, you guys. I'll have it titled How to Cold Quit. So it'd be a pretty simple title. So look forward to that, and I'll go over exactly how I managed to quit drinking soda, quit drinking anything other than water, quit jerking off, quit porn, quit all like eating out, quit eating like bad eating habits, disorders, the whole shebang, and the effects that that's brought into my life have been amazing. Like the whole first part of this video and up till now has been about the negative side, but right now I am the happiest I've ever been in life, and I feel amazing. Like I can go out into a restaurant and genuinely not eat anything just because I don't want anything. I don't feel socially obligated or like, oh, I can't eat that because of my diet. It's like, no, I just don't want it. Like I don't want it, you know? It's amazing, the feeling. And soda, I don't even feel tempted. Actually, I'm kind of grossed out by it. I smell it and it smells horrible. I've accidentally picked up a Sprite when I was drinking, looking for my water. I picked up my friend's Sprite and I accidentally had it in my mouth and it burned my mouth and I spit it out. Like it burned. It was acidic, which makes sense. Coffee and, it's acidic, but um, it's amazing the things you can do when you stay on task. So make sure you check out that video and stay on task.